am Larissa Frayne, joined with
Kaden Hankey.
And
Nesta.
And today we're going to be talking about summer plans and just our futures. So, Nesta, what are your plans for the summer?
This summer I am hanging out with my friends and girlfriend. And
Shout out to me.
in September we're going to Ireland.
Yeah, you guys talked about that. That's crazy to go to Ireland. Like, are you guys going alone or no? It's for the vow thing, right?
Yeah, my parents are getting their vows renewed.
Yeah.
And Nesta might do it. I don't know.
I'm not doing it.
I don't want to do it, so I want Nesta to do it, but...
Do what?
Like, be the person.
Like
the person.
The middle person. I don't know what it's
The person
called.
that does it.
The one that's like, say I do and stuff?
Yeah.
That's so stressful. I don't want to do it.
That's really cool, though.
My sister's ex-boyfriend was going to do it, and no one wanted him to, and then they broke up, so...
Yeah, he volunteered himself.
Oh.
So that's kind of awkward, and then they broke up.
I'll do it.
Yeah. But all summer, we're pretty much going to be working to save money for it.
Yeah. I need to work like the entire summer because I'm dead broke. But Julia is always like, "Oh, we got to work and we'll like make more money and then we'll be okay." And then she's like, "Well, I was thinking we can go do this and this," and it's like, dude, that's like a lot of money, and it's like it's so much money. It's not gonna work like that.
Yeah.
Work like that.
It's cute.
I know.
I'm
like,
excited that she's back from college.
I am. It was awful. Like I enjoyed going up there, but like, I hated the week. I hated the school weeks because of it.
oh, yeah. My
But
bad.
what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, this is like the worst podcast to have me on for because I am like leaving all the planning to her and just like, yeah, I'll do whatever. Like I don't care.
Call up Julia and put her
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll try to wake her up. She's going to sleep till 11 o'clock. It's 9 in the morning.
And Kaden's like, I don't have any summer plans, but my girlfriend does, so...
My girlfriend's making all the plans. The one plan I am making is like having a big party. Not really like a crazy thing, but like all the independent study kids, like everybody that I'm like pretty good friends with, come over. We have some pizza, have some fun in the pool,
Some soda pop.
some soda pop, and a nice fire. And I'm not even doing like a grad party or anything, just because we can pile it all into one thing.
Just a little get-together.
Yeah. That's my summer plan.
Yeah.
I kept it simple.
One
My
night of summer plans.
my very first summer plan, it's already planned. It's like, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do. Maybe sometime next week, I'm going to make an ultimate summer playlist.
See, I already do that. I do that like a month before school ends.
But then it's a school playlist.
No, because I only listen to it when the sun's nice. Like if the sun's out and I'm leaving school, I'll put it on and I'll put like my little aviator sunglasses on. I'll put my hand out the window like, yeah, it's summer.
Yeah. I would do that. I thought about it, but it would just be like contaminated by school.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
It would now be contaminated by the thought of you thinking it's contaminated by school. You know, when I listen to it, I'm like, Larissa thinks this is school talk or school playlist.
Yeah.
Because it is.
No, I guess technically this weekend starts like the summer for us, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
But then next week is the most stressful week of our lives.
I wouldn't call it that. I think we go to like graduation practice.
Well, and we like go to the elementaries for the, I don't know.
Oh my
And
god!
senior
I forgot about that.
sunrise.
I'm not doing senior sunrise.
And then there's a thing where you like ride in a car and it's like a parade and you like sit
Yeah.
out the sunroof.
Yeah, I did that last year.
You did that?
I did. We got in the back of Julia's stepdad's Mustang and then just like drove around. I love that car. It's so cool, and I don't know why they have it.
I want to go in my dad's Jeep. It's from like, I think it's 1989, and it like doesn't have a roof. It like looks like a cool Jeep.
It's so cool. I love it.
My this is off topic, but my dream car is a 1980 Ford station wagon. The seats in the back are reversed, and I know it's got wood paneling on the sides. Like
Oh my
That's
God.
awesome.
I would never be able to ride in the back seat, but like I would love to.
You'd love to have your friends in the back seat.
I would love the enjoyment of my friends in the
Yeah.
back seat.
It would be so hard to talk. You would have to get like
You have to turn around to like be a part of the conversation.
You'd be like a taxi driver or something.
But like the seats also fold down, and it's long enough that like you can fit a bed in there, so you could live in the back of a
That's
1980
so
Ford station
That is
wagon.
literally awesome.
I want a van. I want to live in a van.
Me too. That's like I've been saying after college I'm gonna go travel the like America continent, not continent, like including America, Canada, Mexico,
Yeah.
like that whole
North America.
strip. Yeah, North America. That's what it's called. I want to travel like not the entire thing, but like a lot of it in a van for a year.
I know, me
That's
too.
awesome.
But I don't know if I'll be able to do that straight out of college. It'll happen eventually.
It's gonna be hard.
Summer plan actually.
I know. I'm like, I wanna travel the world for so long, and then also I wanna have kids young, so I'm not an old mom. So,
Not an old mom.
well, my mom's an old mom. And
Was
I
she
feel
like 80?
Yeah, pretty much. No, she's like 50 something. But growing up, my mom was always like the oldest one because I have
Low
older
50s
sisters.
or high 50s?
No, low 50s.
My grandma was like maybe 2 years older than her.
Wow.
My grandma was born in 1945, but I have no idea how old she is.
I have no idea
Here,
when
wait,
my grandma was
what
born.
year is it? I don't think it was her birthday yet.
2024.
Well, it's 2023 because
Remember when this
I
was a
don't,
summer
I don't think it was her
podcast?
birthday. I don't think it was her birthday yet. 1, 10, 9, 1,
I can hear the ASMR of the pencil.
13. Okay. 13 minus 5, 8,
Larissa, why does your pencil sound like that?
11, 8, 0. 11 minus
Your pencil
4.
sounds like a chipmunk eating like an acorn.
This is my ASMR. This is an ASMR podcast now. Okay, what's 11 minus 4? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So she's 78.
This is crazy.
The finger counting.
Also, I was thinking about this last period. I'm literally graduating and I have no idea when any of the wars were.
Me,
What?
I have no idea.
Like the wars.
When was
War II,
when was the War of
Clinton.
1917?
World War.
No, when was the War of
I
1917?
don't know. 1917.
Yeah.
But if someone was like, the World War, I'm like,
When
I don't
people
even know what the
were-
World War was.
There used to be this bit with Julia's brothers where out of nowhere they would like scream at the Alexa. They go like, Alexa, when was the War of 1980 or 1917? And it's like the War of 1917 took place in 1917.
The other day, was it last night? Nesta was like, Alexa, can I call you Lex? And Alexa was like, of course. And then
She literally said something like, "Yes, I will go by that from now on."
and then we like kept doing it and it wouldn't work. And we were like, Alexa, can we call you Lex? And she was like, no, you can't. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's weird.
I viciously hate my Alexa.
She's cute. Though.
I have mine changed. It's like an Echo Dot. So I went into the Alexa app and changed it to where it only respond if you say Echo, because my mom figured out that she could like try to wake me up. I like Alexa, do whatever, play whatever, and it was so freaking annoying that I changed it to say Echo so that she doesn't know, and then she figured it out. So now I have it placed right underneath my fan so that you can only talk to it if you like pick it up and like put it up to your face, because the sound of the fan blocks everything out.
Your mom's so funny.
My
Yeah,
mom's
she's-
so oh.
I hate my Alexa because I'll be like, Alexa, turn the light to orange. And she'll be like, okay. And then she just won't do it. Are you stupid?
Anyways, summer plans.
Back to summer. Okay, are there any other summer plans for you, Kaden?
Oh, I guess so. There's like one. It's not like anything crazy. I'm going on vacation. I'm going like. I think, like, I know nothing about the vacation. It's Julia's family, and we're RVing to the Gulf of Mexico. Like, we're taking pit stops throughout all the states, and I know we're going to, like, Bear Cave or something in Kentucky, and I know that we're going to Kentucky and New Mexico.
Wow.
I
That
don't know
sounds like
anywhere else we're
fun.
going.
Julia's family sounds awesome.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. It's a family I'm jealous that like I didn't have growing up, because they have traveled all of the mainland America states. And, like I've wanted to do
Yeah.
that forever.
Yeah.
I've only been to the Carolinas and like passed through the Virginias. So
That's kind of how I am too. Yeah.
I just want to go places so bad,
Mhm,
and
me
then
too.
I can take pictures there, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
Nesta and I convinced my dad to take us to the beach on a random weekend in the summer because he works a lot like during the week. So it's like he's like out of town, like he'll be in like Philadelphia for a week and then he'll come home on the weekend. And we convinced him to take us to like the closest beach over the summer, like in the weekend or over the weekend.
Yeah.
So
Where are you going?
I think Ocean City. He said.
yeah, because it's like
Never been, but
I went whenever I was younger, but I think it's like 6 hours away.
6 hours that's the closest beach?
Well, probably not the closest beach,
But
one of them.
It's like a beach.
Yeah. I went to Topsail with Julia's dad's family last year. It was so beautiful there. I had so much fun.
That sounds awesome.
We like gave money so that they could save the turtles more.
Aww. I always, well, not always, but like my family always goes to Emerald Isle. It's in North Carolina and it's so pretty and it's so much fun.
I can hear Maddox cough from.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
heard that too.
I
Where
thought
is
it was
that
like,
from?
I know, I was like, this is in my headphones, but it's not one of you guys.
Yeah, I was. Is he right out the door and it was that loud?
I think he's pranking us, and he is in here too, under the table.
Maddox, what are you doing down there?
Hey guys, it's me, Maddox Wise. My summer plans are to stay in my room and not talk to anybody and forget that I have friends.
He
Sounds
did that
like
one
him.
year. He did that one year. 8th grade, like whenever we went like COVID online,
Mm-hmm.
he just stopped communicating with everybody, and they're like, "Hey, does anybody know if Maddox is like alive or like what happened to him?" And then so we started like tagging him in the like group chat, like, "Hey, where are you?" Nothing for like 3 months, and like people have DM'd him, still nothing. And then one day he's just like, "Oh yeah, I was playing cool math games." Like, dude, you were not playing cool math games for 3 months. Like, I genuinely don't understand how he did that.
Yeah. Wow.
Like, he just didn't talk to anybody. It
And
was
also,
absurd.
cool math games over quarantine.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was like Cookie Clicker, some like Nacho Libre or something game. Like, I remember playing it. It was actually a pretty fun game. I don't even know how to describe it, but it makes sense. I can't believe you just ignore your friends for an entire 3 months because you're playing cool math.
I was like dead over quarantine though. Like I like watched that 70s show nonstop. Like it was bad.
I was like chronically online. Like everything I did was like, oh yeah, I'm playing Minecraft with online friends. I'm like doing whatever, and then I'm not doing my schoolwork.
That was like the opposite of me. I tried to like get off of my phone over quarantine and like just not go on it at all.
See, if I wasn't on my phone, I'd be like way more depressed because like I think quarantine made me realize a big part of who I am is like the people around me. Like I have to talk to people
Mm-hmm.
or else I'll just be very sad.
Yeah.
And
I was depressed. So.
yeah, well maybe if you got on your phone and talked to people
Maybe
more.
if I was just on my phone more.
Yeah.
No, but now that quarantine's over, just stay off your phone.
Yeah.
The phones are bad.
Yeah. It's very bad.
I remember I would FaceTime Bella like nonstop. Like we would FaceTime like we would fall asleep on FaceTime, wake up, and it was just like what we would do. Like we were just always on FaceTime.
Every day, it was like pretty much the same. Where it was, go to sleep at 4 a.m, wake up at 10,
Yeah.
get on Minecraft, call Jack, play Minecraft until 4 a.m, go to bed, wake up at 10, call Jack, play Minecraft, and then my mom would always be like, she'd like try to wake me up around like regular school time, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and she'd be like, have you done your schoolwork? I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this week. So they haven't really been posting much. Just completely lying to her. Like I didn't do any of my schoolwork.
Yeah,
I
me
am so glad that they decided to like take the median of like all 3 of the not semesters, like 9 weeks. Like they didn't actually put the grades in for the 4th 9 weeks.
No, it was just like if like whatever your letter grade was, it was the highest of that letter grade. It was what I was told.
Oh,
Wow.
Really? That's
Yeah,
not
for the
what I was
4th.
told.
I don't even know what I was doing.
I was told that they wouldn't let me fail, and I'm like,
Yeah,
cool.
like I'm just so glad because I didn't do a single thing for school.
Yeah,
At
my
all.
mom was very mad at me. Like, you didn't do your work. Like, you're gonna fail, and like all this, blah blah blah. And then like a couple weeks or however long it took till like they came out with the hey, you're all gonna graduate thing. My mom was mad at them. Like, well, why did my son even have to do it? Like,
Yeah.
why did you like put all that stress on everybody if they didn't have to do it?
Mm.
Like, I think I just outplayed the system, Mom. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah. I honestly tried with my work, but then I didn't do a lot of it.
I can't do online.
Yeah.
It's so easy to not do it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how some people are still doing it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, like I was looking through the yearbook the other day, and there's like people who are like, oh, I haven't seen this person forever, and then my sister or whoever would be like, oh yeah, they're online now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you still online?
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah, I could not.
I go on my phone for like 5 minutes and I have a headache. I'm like, how do you do that?
I think that, like, one of the biggest problems was I'm sitting there on my own computer, not even like my Chromebook, my own computer, where I know I can just type in YouTube and then like just sit there and watch or like do literally anything else but schoolwork.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tempting.
What I like about summer is that I don't have to go on my phone or any electronics if I don't want to.
I know. That's like the one thing I'm excited about for next year. Like summer, I'm gonna try to stay away from my phone as much as possible. Like only really use it whenever I gotta like text somebody, or if I'm laying in bed and like got nothing else to do.
Or your daily post of the day.
Well, oh yeah, the daily pick. Follow 3P_ Kaden at Instagram. Today is day 88, I think,
Wow.
which is kind of crazy. But no, like just completely staying away from social media as a whole is like
Yeah, I know.
very good.
Yeah.
And then I won't have to really be on my phone at all next year because like the people I need to text will be like in the same room as me, which is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to like room with Jack, Seth, and Julia.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
And Jake Bland, sorry.
Womp womp. I'm excited to make my summer bucket list because I have a lot of plans I need to fulfill. Like I want to go to Waldemere.
I want to go there too, yeah.
Come along.
Okay, yeah, we're...
Waldemere, Kennywood,
No.
the beach, and
Idlewild.
then Idlewild. That's Nesta. She wants to go there. And then what's the one that my dad wants to go to? Or what's the one that your parents want to go to on Father's Day? Sandcastle. Those are our plans. And then I just want to...
You usually make those sandcastles. Like I don't think you go to them.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay, thanks.
Yeah, you, like, put
No,
the
we
sand
shrink
in.
down and then play on the sandcastles that we make.
I wish I could find a picture, but we made a giant like sandcastle mansion at Topsail.
I've never made a sandcastle.
What?
Not once.
Not once.
You never like put sand in a bucket and then dumped it and then like
Well, I tried, and it was just like a upside down
Have you
bucket.
guys ever made like the rivers, like where you like dig
Yeah.
out? Like,
Yeah.
through the
yeah, that was part of our
Yeah.
castle.
Awesome.
Good for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you don't know how to make a sandcastle.
I love like building sandcastles and then like digging all around it to where it's like just like water all around
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I bet that is fun, guys.
Yeah. Anyways, so this podcast has only been me and Nesta,
Yeah, basically.
the two sandcastle builders.
Guys, I have a question. What is one of your summer memories? Because one of mine is whenever I was sleeping in my mom's bed, and whenever I was sleeping, I was okay. So there was like TV playing in the background of the room, and I was sleeping and I was watching the TV in like invert colors. You know how you can like invert your phone?
Yeah.
I was watching the TV in my sleep on invert colors, and I woke up and it was playing, and I was like, that's cool. That's like my summer core memory of being like 10.
My summer core memory is probably, I think it was last summer at your house, Laura. So we were all by the fire, and you were like laying with Gia, and I was like playing with Adelaide and swinging her, and I just like think about that every time I think
Aw.
about summer.
That's so cute.
I think every summer, or at least most of them, have like a separate memory for me.
Mm-hmm.
So like last year's would have been vacation, and then the year before that was like probably the most memorable memory of all of them. Where, hopefully my mom doesn't watch this because she doesn't know. Me and Maddox almost died at Buttermilk. Him more than me, but
you guys almost died in the flood.
Is that whenever
Yeah.
he got caught by the trees because he was trying to cross? Or in the rocks, I mean.
yeah. So we were both trying to cross during like the flash flood. Like it was after the flash flood, so like the water was real high. And so he's crossing, and he took too long to get on the rock. So I start slipping, and I'm like, Maddox, grab me. So he does, and then he falls, and then he starts tumbling. I catch myself. He tumbles, like hits himself a whole bunch, catches onto this rock, stuck there. And I'm stuck where he originally was.
Oh my.
And Seth, Michaela, and Grace Frederick are like, look at him, he's so stupid. And I'm like trying to shout down, but the water's too loud that he can't hear. So I just like stick up a thumb up and a thumbs down, and he sticks up a thumbs down. I'm like, guys, he's not okay. And they all stop laughing and then like book it down the bank to try to get him. They couldn't get him. Like he was stuck there.
Yeah, why would they think they were gonna get him?
I mean, is it like maybe try to like keep him like alive? Which then left me all alone. I'm like, how do I get back? Like, I'm also stuck here. So I start climbing up these rocks and stuff, slip, cut my leg up. It's bleeding. I've got problems with me and my own blood. I'm like getting dizzy and sick.
Oh my God, yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not going to pass out on these rocks. Like, I got to like get to the shore. So the only exit from where I was to the shore was a fallen down tree, and then right underneath it I would have been swept away and right towards where Maddox was. And I start walking the tree, and I made it. Thank God I made it. I almost did fall, but I made it. So then I book it over to them, and Maddox is just like stuck there. Out of nowhere, I think Hunter Cogley's little brother shows up. Hunter Cogley's little brother,
right.
Yeah.
and like a couple of his friends show up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got a rope in the back of the car." The rope that they pulled out was like as thick as a shoelace. Like it was not enough, and we tried tying it onto like a stick and like have him grab it, and it like immediately slips out of his hands. He's like, "Guys, that's not gonna work." So then we're like looking around like, what to do? There's a dead tree that we like all pick up. All me, Seth, Michaela, Grace, and then I think so like 8 people. 8 people have this log, and we're like carrying it through the water. He grabs onto it, so we start pulling it backwards, and then by the time like he's like halfway through, I grab him and like throw him, and then I slip. He's on top of me.
And then you make out.
Yeah, we make out. We were close. I kick him up over me, and then I start falling down. And like I'm not, because below us is like a fall. I'm not dying because I just tried to save my best friend. So also my Croc fell off, because of course I'm in Crocs for this. I slammed down on a rock that was like pretty much like a perfect triangle. I slammed my foot into it, and I'm alive still, but I can't feel in the middle of my foot anymore. it got messed up pretty bad. And then we got out, and I think I remember taking a couple pictures like, hey, we did it, and then walking back, I felt like I was gonna die. Like it was hard for me to walk, but then we took a nap, and then it was kind of fun. It was fun after that.
I have a question. How are you allergic to nuts and afraid of your own blood?
So how do I explain this?
You're a
Usually when you're really cool, they have to hinder you a little bit.
like if you could eat nuts and you could bleed,
You'd be
without
unstoppable.
I would be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like live for like 200 years or
It
something.
needs to like humble you down.
Yeah. No, do you guys want to hear my crazy theory about why I'm allergic to nuts?
Yes.
Yes.
So over one of the summers, my parents were like constantly at Riverside, like working, and we would have to eat Tony's pizzas like every day for lunch and stuff, because it was the only thing my brother knew how to make at the time. Of course.
His fault.
Yeah, all his fault. So we ate Tony's pizzas like every single day, to the point where I got so sick of them, like my body was rejecting the Tony's pizza. And then that made me think, I remember my mom saying she really liked eating like peanut butter and like a whole bunch of peanut stuff whenever she was pregnant with all of us. And I thought, like, my crazy theory is she ate it so much that our bodies started to reject it whenever we were little babies.
Are your siblings
Yeah.
allergic too?
We're all allergic.
What?
That's like actually a thing.
Oh, yeah.
If you feed a baby something too early, then they become allergic.
I thought
to
that
it.
was a myth though.
No,
I have
don't
no
think
idea.
so.
It's just like a crazy theory I have. I've never looked
Yeah.
into it or anything.
Yeah. Wow.
But nobody else in my family has ever been allergic to anything. I've asked both my grandmas, like, hey, You know anybody from like farther out in the tree that was ever allergic that like it could somehow get into us? And they're like, nah, nothing. So I think she just ate too much peanut butter.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining my podcast. Nesta still has to do hers, so we're gonna do that later.
Very funny.
And then just thank you, Kaden, for joining us on our podcast, and
Thanks,
Nesta as
Kaden.
well. No, thank you for joining my podcast.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, Nesta,
Shout out.
you still have to do yours. Like,
Oh.
yeah,
Like it's not funny.
yeah, it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not a joke. Anyways, I'll see you guys over the summer.
All right, bye.
Bye.